The BMW M3. Just saying the name sends shivers down your spine. It's a car that needs no introduction, but I'm going to give it one anyway. Because legends deserve a proper entrance. The M3 story is about evolution. It's about taking a sporty coupe and injecting it with pure adrenaline. Each generation has pushed the boundaries of performance and technology, and they've become icons in their own right. We're going to dive deep into this evolution. We'll start with the classics, the E30 and E46. Remember those? Pure driving bliss. Then we'll look at the new kid on the block, the G80. It's packed with technology. Some might say too much. But is that a bad thing? We'll find out. Fasten your seatbelts because this is going to be a wild ride.
Let's talk about the good old days. The days when cars had character and driving was an experience, not just a means to get from point A to point B. When men were men and cars were, well, cars. These machines were more than just transportation. They were a statement, a passion, and a way of life. The E30 M3 started it all. It wasn't just a car, it was a revolution in the automotive world. It was a homologation special, built to go racing, designed to meet the requirements for Group A touring car racing. It was a car that had to be fast, agile, and reliable. And boy, did it go racing. The E30 M3 was a force to be reckoned with on the track, leaving its competitors in the dust. This thing was a beast on the track. It handled like a dream, with precision and control that made it a favorite among drivers. It dominated touring car championships worldwide. From Europe to America, the E30 M3 was a winner, racking up victories and earning a legendary status. But it wasn't just a track weapon. The E30 M3 was versatile, equally at home on winding country roads or in the hustle and bustle of the city. The E30 was a joy to drive on the road too. Its balanced chassis, responsive steering, and lively engine made every drive an adventure. Then came the E46 M3. A new chapter in the M3 story. It took everything great about the E30 and turned it up to 11. It took everything great about the E30 and turned it up to 11. With more power, better handling, and a more refined design, the E46 M3 was a true evolution. It was more powerful, more agile, and more refined. The E46 M3 featured a high-revving inline-six engine, advanced suspension, and a luxurious interior that made it a joy to drive and a pleasure to own. But here's the thing about these old M3s. They weren't just about numbers, they were about feel. They connected the driver to the road in a way that modern cars often fail to do. They weren't just about numbers, they were about feel. The steering was alive in your hands, communicating every nuance of the road surface. The steering was alive in your hands. It was precise, direct, and full of feedback, making you feel like you were part of the car. The engine note was music to your ears, and the best part, the sound of the engine revving was pure symphony, a mechanical orchestra that thrilled the senses. They weren't afraid to get a little bit sideways. These cars were raw, they were engaging, and they demanded skill and respect from their drivers. And they were bloody brilliant. They were more than just cars. They were icons, representing a golden era of automotive engineering and driving pleasure.
Now let's fast forward to the present day. The G80 M3 is a very different animal. It's a technological tour de force, packed with more computers than NASA mission control. We've got turbochargers, dual clutch transmissions, and enough driving modes to make your head spin. And don't even get me started on the infotainment system. But here's the question. Has all this technology diluted the M3 experience? Some purists say yes. They claim the G80 is too digital, too sanitized, but I'm not so sure. Yes, it's different. But different doesn't always mean worse. The G80 is still a phenomenally capable car. It's savagely fast, incredibly grippy, and surprisingly comfortable. And let's be honest, that infotainment system is pretty darn impressive.
The M3's design has always been a reflection of its time. The E30 was a product of the 1980s. It was boxy, angular, and unapologetically aggressive. The E46, on the other hand, was all about sleek lines and understated muscle. It was a proper wolf in sheep's clothing. But then came the G80. Oh boy, that grille. It's big, it's bold, and it's certainly divided opinion. Some people love it, some people hate it. Me? I'm somewhere in between. I appreciate that BMW is trying something different, but it's not exactly what I'd call pretty. The rest of the design is classic M3 though. Muscular arches, flared nostrils, and that iconic quad exhaust. Love it or hate it, the G80 M3 is a head-turner.
Let's talk horsepower. It's the heart and soul of any performance car, the metric by which we measure their prowess and potential. From the early days of motoring to the cutting-edge machines of today, horsepower has always been a key player in the automotive world. Because let's be honest, that's what we're all here for. The thrill of acceleration, the roar of the engine, the sheer joy of driving a car that feels alive beneath you. The E30 M3 started things off with a modest, by today's standards, 200 horsepower. It was a car that defined an era, a perfect blend of performance and agility. But it only weighed as much as a bag of crisps, so it was still a rocket. Its lightweight construction meant that every one of those horses was put to good use, making it a joy to drive on both road and track. The E46 upped the ante with a 3.2-liter straight six, pumping out a healthy 333 horsepower. This was a car that took the M3 to new heights, offering more power, more refinement, and more excitement. And then we have the G80, a car that represents the pinnacle of M3 evolution, combining cutting-edge technology with raw power. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this thing packs a whopping 503 horsepower from its twin-turbocharged inline-six. It's a beast, a car that demands respect and delivers thrills in equal measure. That's enough to propel you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-bending 3.4 seconds. Progress, eh? It's a testament to how far we've come, from the humble beginnings of the E30 to the technological marvel that is the G80. But it's not just about brute force, it's about the way these cars make you feel, the connection between driver and machine. The way these cars deliver their power is completely different. Each generation has its own unique character, its own way of engaging the driver. The E30 and E46 were all about high-revving, naturally aspirated thrills. They demanded skill and finesse, rewarding those who could extract the most from their engines. The G80, on the other hand, is a torque monster. It delivers its power in a relentless surge, pulling like a freight train from low down in the rev range. Which is faster, the G80, obviously. Its sheer power and advanced technology make it a formidable machine capable of leaving its predecessors in the dust. But which is more fun? That's a tough one. Each car has its own appeal, its own way of making you smile, and I'm not going to answer it for you. The joy of driving is a personal experience, and what matters most is how a car makes you feel. You'll have to decide that for yourselves. Whether you prefer the raw, unfiltered excitement of the E30, the balanced performance of the E46, or the sheer power of the G80, there's no right or wrong answer. It's all about what makes your heart race and your smile widen.
The BMW M3 is more than just a car, it's a cultural icon. Since its inception, the M3 has captured the hearts and minds of car enthusiasts around the world. Its sleek design, powerful engine, and unparalleled performance make it a standout in the automotive world. It's a symbol of performance, engineering excellence, and automotive passion. Every detail of the M3 is meticulously crafted to deliver an exhilarating driving experience. From its high-revving engine to its precise handling, the M3 is a testament to BMW's commitment to innovation and quality. From the silver screen to the racetrack, the M3 has left its mark on the world. Its appearances in blockbuster movies and its dominance in motorsport events have cemented its status as a legend. The M3 isn't just a car, it's a symbol of speed, power, and prestige. Remember that epic chase scene in Ronin with the E34 M5, pure cinematic gold? The M5's performance in that scene showcased the raw power and agility that BMW is known for. It's moments like these that have made the M3 and its siblings unforgettable in the eyes of car enthusiasts and moviegoers alike. And who could forget the countless victories in touring car championships around the globe? The M3 has consistently proven itself on the track, earning numerous titles and accolades. Its racing pedigree is unmatched, and its success in motorsport is a testament to its engineering brilliance. The M3 is a legend on and off the track. Its performance capabilities are complemented by its stunning design and luxurious features. Whether it's tearing up the racetrack or turning heads at a car show, the M3 is always in the spotlight.
But it's the community that truly sets the M3 apart. The bond shared by M3 owners is something special. They come together to celebrate their love for this incredible machine, forming a tight-knit community that spans the globe. M3 owners are a different breed. They take pride in their cars, often spending countless hours fine-tuning and customizing their vehicles to perfection. Their dedication and passion are evident in every detail of their M3S. They're passionate, they're knowledgeable, and they're always up for a good time. Whether it's sharing tips and tricks, participating in spirited drives, or simply enjoying each other's company, the M3 community is always buzzing with energy and enthusiasm. Whether it's a track day, a car meet, or just a Sunday drive, the M3 community is a force to be reckoned with. Their love for the M3 goes beyond the car itself. It's about the experiences, the friendships, and the memories made along the way. It's a brotherhood and sisterhood of speed freaks, united by their love for this iconic machine. The M3 brings people together, creating a sense of camaraderie and belonging that is truly unique. For M3 enthusiasts, it's more than just a car, it's a way of life.
So there you have it. The BMW M3, a tale of evolution, innovation, and pure driving pleasure. From the raw, analog thrills of the E30 to the technological masterpiece that is the G80, the M3 has consistently pushed the boundaries of what a sports coupe can be. The times may be changing, but one thing remains constant. The BMW M3 is an icon, and its legacy will continue to inspire and excite generations to come.